Hi, welcome back to my channel. Norway is a country located on the Scandinavian peninsula, with an area of 385,207 square kilometers. This country, with its 5.4 million inhabitants, shares borders with Sweden, Finland, Russia, the United Kingdom in the southwest, and is approximately 1,000 kilometers west of Iceland. Norway has rugged terrain with hills and high mountains as well as a coastline to the west. Due to its geographical factors, many roads in Norway have numerous tunnels that cut through mountains. Additionally, this is done for the safety and security of its residents, because Norway often experiences strong winds and landslides. With the presence of these tunnels, drivers can travel more safely and protected. Norway is known as the country with the most tunnels in the world, which is why many people refer to it as the country of 1001 tunnels. One of the longest tunnels in Norway in the world is the 𝗤𝗏𝗃𝗲𝗏 Tunnel, measuring up to 24.5 kilometers in length and taking around 20 minutes to traverse. However, recently Norway announced plans to build a long tunnel specifically for large ships called the Stad Ship Tunnel. This tunnel is reported to be 1.7 kilometers long, 37 meters high, 26.5 meters wide, and with a depth of up to 12 meters. From end to end, this tunnel has a total length of 2.2 kilometers. It is large enough to accommodate ships weighing up to 16,000 tons, such as the cruise ships 𝗤𝗃𝗲𝗀𝗃𝗲𝗏, 𝗖𝗟 and 𝗘𝗏. The purpose of building this tunnel is to provide an alternative route for large ships, as these ships could previously only pass through the Stad Peninsula area. The Stad Peninsula is an open area in Norway that often experiences severe weather, strong currents, and storms. Accidents involving ships and loss of lives frequently occur in this region. Even the Viking people, known for their seafaring skills, were reluctant to cross the Stad Peninsula. If they had to, they physically dragged their boats over land and spent hours doing so. During World War II, at least 33 deaths occurred due to maritime accidents in the Stad Peninsula. This made the Stad Peninsula the most dangerous area along the Norwegian coast. To avoid unwanted incidents during voyages, many ships chose to delay their journeys until the conditions in the Stad Peninsula were deemed safe. This delay hindered ship travel, which is why the construction of the Stad Ship Tunnel is seen as a solution to a problem that has persisted for more than 1,000 years. In fact, the idea or concept of building the Stad Ship Tunnel has been around since 1874, approximately 150 years ago. The first report of this idea was published in a Norwegian local newspaper called 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 with a railway system designed to lift boats onto carriages and transport them across the peninsula. Unfortunately, nothing came of these early proposals. In the 1990s and 2000s, around 100 years after the initial proposal in 𝗤𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃, renewed interest and public debate brought the project back into discussion. In 2013, plans for the Stad Ship Tunnel were included in Norway's National Transport Plan for 2014 to 2023, with 1 billion Norwegian kroner set aside specifically for the project. Over the years, the Norwegian Coastal Administration, known as 𝗤𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, continued to research the tunnel construction project. Then, in March 2021, the Norwegian Ministry of Transportation and Communication approved the preparation for this major project. Since then, the tunnel project has continued to make progress. Initially, construction was planned to begin in 2022, but it was delayed because this project is new and the first of its kind in Norway. Therefore, refinements in the process were needed. Unlike conventional road tunnels, the Stad Ship Tunnel must withstand fog, seawater, and other extreme conditions. This presents a new challenge for contractors and the Norwegian government. On January 31, 2023, 𝗤𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 held a conference for potential mega-project contractors. Afterward, 𝗤𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 plans to launch a competition in Q3 2023 and sign contracts in Q3 2024. Consequently, construction is likely to commence at the end of 2024. The project will then be built over the next several years, estimated to take 5 to 6 years to complete. If the project progresses smoothly without any setbacks, the ship tunnel is expected to be finished in 2028 or 2029. The construction of the Stad Ship Tunnel is estimated to cost 2.8 billion Norwegian kroner, equivalent to $260 million. However, there have been recent reports that the project could cost up to $300 million. This cost is much higher compared to the construction of the Norway Coastal Highway, which only cost $47 billion. The construction of the tunnel begins with excavation, using the same methods as constructing conventional roads involving underground drilling. In addition to conventional drilling, explosives will be used in combination with drilling to perform underground drilling accurately and precisely. Experts in this field are required. It is likely that construction will start from opposite ends of the peninsula, creating two connected tunnels in the middle. After drilling, the tunnel's roof and walls need to be reinforced with concrete for stability before service lanes are added. Once the roof is completed, material excavation can commence. Material excavation inside the tunnel is done gradually, layer by layer, moving downward. Before tunnel excavation, temporary barriers or cofferdams are installed. These cofferdams are placed at each entrance and are designed by one of Norway's top architecture firms, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Cofferdams serve to prevent seawater from entering the tunnel, facilitating material excavation below the sea surface. Once excavation is complete, workers will begin installing lighting on the tunnel's roof, and the tunnel can be slowly flooded before the cofferdams are cleaned. In total, material excavation in the tunnel yields approximately 5.4 million cubic meters of rock, equivalent to 750,000 truckloads. This rock will be relocated, and some will be recycled for future projects. The total weight of the excavated rock is equivalent to around 35 of the world's largest cruise ships. However, transporting material from the location is not easy due to the lack of suitable road infrastructure around the peninsula. To ease the material transportation process, barges are needed to transport the rock material from the location. Like other first-of-its-kind projects worldwide, extensive research and testing have been conducted to ensure the feasibility of the Stad Ship Tunnel. Research and testing activities for this large tunnel construction project were carried out long before approval was granted. Furthermore, the incident of a large ship getting stuck in the Suez Canal was a matter of concern for researchers. If a problem were to occur in this vital shipping route, the global trade impact would be significant. One of the tests conducted before building the Stad Ship Tunnel was the creation of a tunnel replica in a testing pool located in Trondheim. From simulations in this pool, researchers determined that a ship could safely navigate the long tunnel without hitting the walls. In addition to the physical testing, researchers also created a digital model of the tunnel to visualize how ships would approach it. This digital simulation also allowed researchers to determine and manage traffic within the tunnel. From these tests, it was determined that the Stad Ship Tunnel will use traffic light systems at each tunnel end. It has been established that on average the tunnel can accommodate up to 5 large ships per hour, with a minimum distance of 400 meters between them. However, this is flexible, and small ships may be allowed to pass side by side, increasing capacity further. Additionally, ships passing through this long tunnel will be limited to a maximum speed of just 5 knots. The construction of the Stad Ship Tunnel will bring multiple benefits to Norway. Firstly, it will reduce travel distance by 56 kilometers, likely providing safer travel and reducing the risk of accidents and deaths at sea. Furthermore, aside from ship safety, the presence of this long tunnel will benefit Norway's coastal regions, which are rich in tourism and fishing industries. A Norwegian seafood company named 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is among the supporters of this ship tunnel construction project. This is expected to have a positive impact on the economy, especially in local Norwegian economies, several areas that may see economic. Improvements from the time tunnel construction include Maløy and small villages like 𝗖liche, 𝗤𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗏, and 𝗖𝗵𝗃𝗏𝗃. Moreover, the addition of an alternative route for ships can shorten travel time and reduce transportation costs, especially for ship fuel. According to researchers, fuel consumption for ships should be reduced by approximately 60% for ships around 40 meters in length, and 30% for ships around 140 meters in length when passing through the tunnel. This can have positive environmental effects and reduce emissions on the Earth. If you enjoyed this video, so please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next time.
As we have been reporting, the top U.S. diplomat Antony Blinken has just arrived in Turkey, where he is due to meet Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan for talks on Gaza. It comes a day after Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan urged the establishment of Gaza Strip as part of an independent, sovereign Palestinian state at war's end with Israel, stating he would not support plans gradually erasing Palestinians from history. Ankara has urged for an immediate ceasefire, while Blinken has rejected the notion and pushed for a pause to address humanitarian needs. Turkey does not consider Hamas a terrorist organization, unlike countries including the US and UK. It has long hosted its members and supports a two-state solution,